Welcome back to the class. You have gone through the first part and you have learnt about definition of integers, number line of integers, addition and subtraction of integers, and absolute value of an integer. Now let's go to the next concept, that is properties of addition and subtraction of integers. We have already learnt about properties of whole numbers. Like whole numbers, integers also follow the closure, commutative and associative properties. Children, what do we get when we add two integers? Let us see. For example, add 2 and minus 3. As these two integers have opposite signs, we find the difference between their absolute values and the answer has the sign of the integer with the greater absolute value. Here, absolute value of 2 is 2. Absolute value of minus 3 is 3. Difference is 3 minus 2, that is 1. The sign of greater absolute value is minus. So, 2 plus minus 3 is equal to minus 1. Is minus 1 an integer? Yes. Minus 1 is also an integer. If we add any two integers, the result is also an integer. In general, if a and b are any two integers, then a plus b is also an integer. This is closure property of addition. So integers are closed under addition. Now let us find the difference of 2 and minus 3. Difference equal to 2 minus 3. That gives you 2 plus 3. That is equal to 5. 5 is also an integer, right? If we subtract any two integers, the result is also an integer. In general, if a and b are any two integers, then a minus b is also an integer. This is called the closure property of subtraction. Integers are closed under subtraction. The sum of two integers is also an integer and the difference of two integers is also an integer. So closure property satisfies for addition and subtraction. Now let's see commutative property. Let us add any two integers irrespective of the order in which they are given. Let's begin with an example. Add 2 and minus 3. 2 plus minus 3 is equal to minus 1. Minus 3 plus 2 is also minus 1. Therefore, 2 plus minus 3 is equal to minus 3 plus 2. See the order, children. We can add the numbers in two different ways. Anyway, the result is same. If a and b are any two integers, then a plus b is equal to b plus a. This is called the commutative property of addition. Now let's find the difference of 2 and minus 3. 2 minus minus 3 is equal to 2 plus 3, that is equal to 5. Whereas minus 3 minus 2 is equal to minus 5. So 2 minus minus 3 is equal to 5. Minus 3 minus 2 is equal to minus 5. Therefore, 2 minus of minus 3 is not equal to minus 3 minus 2. Commutative property satisfies for addition but not for subtraction. Now let's see associative property. For example, add 2, minus 3 and minus 4. Let us add the following three integers by grouping them in different ways. Here a equal to 2, b equal to minus 3, c equal to minus 4. Let's add now. A plus b plus c is equal to 2 plus minus 3 plus minus 4. That is equal to 2 plus minus 7, which gives you minus 5. Now let us group in other way. A plus b plus c is equal to 2 plus minus 4 plus minus 3, which gives you minus 2 plus minus 3 equal to minus 5. The result is same. If a, b, c are any three integers, then a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. Associative property satisfies for addition but not for subtraction. Now let's see additive identity, children. If 0 is added to any integer, the result is the integer itself. 0 plus minus 3 is equal to minus 3. Minus 3 plus 0 is equal to minus 3. What is the result of 0 plus 8, children? Yes, it is 8. 8 plus 0 is equal to 8. If a is an integer, then a plus 0 is equal to 0 plus a equal to a, where 0 is called the additive identity. Now let's see additive inverse. If an integer is added to its opposite, the result is 0. For example, minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 0. Minus 15 plus 15 is equal to 0. For any integer a, there exists an integer minus a such that a plus minus a is equal to 0. Here a and minus a are additive inverse to each other. Now let's see multiplication of integers. Multiplication is a process of repeated addition. We can multiply numbers on the number line as well. Let us see how we can do this with Simple example. 4 into 3. As both the numbers are positive, we have to move towards right side of 0. Here 4 is being multiplied by 3. So starting from 0, we need to jump 4 times covering 3 numbers in each jump. So from 0, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9 and 9 to 12. So we reached 12. That means 4 into 3 is equal to 12. Let us see one more example, children. 3 into minus 4. As we have negative integer, we have to move towards left side of 0. Here 3 is being multiplied by minus 4. So starting from 0, we need to jump 3 times covering 4 numbers in each group. So 0 to minus 4, minus 4 to minus 8, minus 8 to minus 12. Therefore, 3 into minus 4 is equal to minus 12. Now let's see rules for multiplication of integers. When we multiply two integers with unlike signs, we find the product of their absolute values and put a minus sign in front of the product. For example, 3 into minus 5. Absolute values of 3 and minus 5 are 3 and 5. The product is 15. As they are unlike signs, the product will be of negative sign. 3 into minus 5 equal to minus 15. Let us see one more example. 4 into minus 3. Absolute values of 4 and minus 3 are 4 and 3. Product of 4 and 3 is 12. The product will have negative sign. 4 into minus 3 is equal to minus 12. When we multiply two integers with like signs, we find the product of their absolute values and put a plus sign in front of the product. For example, minus 3 into minus 5. Both are negative integers. So the product will be positive integer. Absolute values of minus 5 and minus 3 are 3 and 5. Product of 3 and 5 is 15. Therefore, minus 3 into minus 5 is equal to 15. Let us see one more example. Minus 4 into minus 3. Absolute values of minus 4 and minus 3 are 4 and 3. Product of 4 and 3 is 12. Therefore, minus 4 into minus 3 is equal to 12. If we multiply even number of negative integers, the product is a positive integer. For example, minus 3 into minus 2 into minus 1 into minus 4. Here number of integers are 4, right? So 4 is a even number. So product will be positive integer. Minus 3 into minus 2 into minus 1 into minus 4 equal to 24. If we multiply odd number of negative integers, the product is negative integers. For example, minus 3 into minus 2 into minus 1. Here, number of integers are 3. So, the product will be a negative integer. Minus 3 into minus 2 into minus 1 is equal to minus 6.